Old Elk has made a big splash in the whiskey world, but is it overhyped or is it good whiskey? We're going to find out. So time for another boom or bust. Old Elk Distillery, they've been around for a while now, and they've been making a big splash in the whiskey world, especially when they're finished products. But we're going to check out their basic lineup. We're going to start with this. Now, fortunately, this was a gift sent over by Old Elk, and I really, really appreciate it. It's taken me a while, but I really been excited to take a look at this. So this is their blended straight bourbon whiskey. So we're gonna go through this, but real quick, what it is, they'll be the first ones to tell you they don't make this. They do source, but the story is really interesting. First, let's get into the bourbon. It's got a good color on it. Real good look to it. I like that nose. It's very woody. Right away you get that caramel, you get that oak. It's real, it's not complex nose, but it's a delicious one. Classic bourbon nose. So before we talk about that, let's talk about Old Elk. Old Elk, they decided to start by sourcing their whiskey. They'll be the first ones to tell you. So they went to MGP out of Indiana, and they wanted to create a recipe. They worked with them to create a custom mash bill. This is their custom mash bill here, a blend of straights, really. But this is 51% corn, I think, 34% malted barley, and 12% rye. So what's neat about that, I think, is the high malt to it. Now they call this their high malt bourbon, but really what this is, that maltiness provides a little something extra. But we're going to find out, just seeing this a lot around, and it hasn't really gone away. So let's find out how this really is. Color's really good. Nice caramel color. And that nose is really good. Very caramel forward. The malty nuttiness almost. I like that. That rye, I smell that rye in there. You can definitely tell it has even just a small 12% rye, you can really tell that. Now, the nose isn't super complex, but it's really good. Now, I don't have the best nose. I'll be the first one to tell you that, but really, I like this. So let's go into it. Let's find out. I like that. Nice. It's thick on the palate, coats your mouth. The caramel sweetness, a little spiciness, but the malty, that maltiness to it. I really enjoy that. And it lingers. I really like that. It really lingers and go on. It doesn't just dive off a cliff. Now it's kind of that nuttiness comes in the back, kind of a light coffee almost. You definitely tell the high malt in there, but overall it's really good. I like it. So let that sit and go for it. Old Elk, I respect how they'll be the first ones to tell you they don't make it. But what I really like is they like the master distiller so much, they hired him. Greg Metz, who name is on the bottle, they hired him from MGP after he helped them create their core lineup and go through things. Now, some of their things are more common. Their rye whiskey is pretty typical mash bill to it. The wheated bourbon, the others, the wheat whiskey, all are a little different, but it's all from Old Elk, and I like that. It's really delicious. I respect it. So yeah, second one, I get more of the darkness to it. The malt combined with the oak on that really comes out darker, just a little darker on the palate. I like that. That's enjoyable. So, boom or bust? Yeah, it's a good one. I like it. They say on their website comes in about $45 or so. But you know, for that, I'll take it any day. Now, is it 100% craft made in Colorado? No, but that's okay. It's okay to not have that. But for what it is, this is delicious. I love it. I can't wait to go through the others. Now, as you see, I have a lot of whiskey behind me that I haven't all reviewed, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going through these things and reviewing these different things, so stick around, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Till then, cheers.